Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about 10 fruits that you can add to your dog's diet as extra supplements, extra yummy stuff with some great health benefits. So I'm not saying replace their food, I'm just saying these are nice additions that you can add to your dog's food in moderation. Let me walk you through why these foods are good for your dog, plus some tips I learned from Dr. Ken Becker's book, The Forever Dog. Let's go. First up are blueberries. These are a classic go-to if you can afford it, which basically goes for every fruit at the moment. But why? Because they're loaded with antioxidants, which help neutralize free radicals and support cellular health. In The Forever Dog, Becker talks about fruits as sources of phytonutrients and antioxidants not typically found in standard pet food. Blueberries are also relatively low in sugar compared to many fruits, making them safer in moderation. They also offer fiber, which can support gut health, and you can feed it either fresh or frozen, plain, a few berries at a time, no added sugar or coatings. Next up are raspberries and blackberries. These little guys are like nature's multivitamins for dogs. They're packed with vitamin C, fiber, and a bunch of antioxidants that help keep your dog's cells healthy and fight inflammation. Kind of like doggy skincare, but from the inside out. They also have a special type of fiber that acts as a prebiotic, meaning it feeds the good bacteria in your dog's gut. A happy gut is better digestion, stronger immune system, and fewer smelly farts. So really, everyone wins. Up next are strawberries. Not only are they bright, colorful, and fun to eat, they're also packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds like ellagic acid, which helps protect cells from damage. They also bring some fiber and vitamin C to the table. Strawberries are usually well tolerated by dogs and make a great addition to meals or as a small snack. Just chop off the leafy top and cut them into small pieces, and there you go. And then we have the apple. Apples are classic for a reason. They have fiber, vitamins A and C, and a natural sweetness that most dogs seem to love. The fiber helps with digestion, while the vitamins support overall health. Important, though, is that you always have to remove the core and seeds before giving apples to your dog. Those seeds contain tiny amounts of cyanide, which isn't great for your dog. Slice them into thin wedges. The skin on is fine. Green bananas are not your everyday snack, but worth mentioning. Fully ripe bananas are sweet, which dogs generally love, but the green ones have less sugar and a type of starch called resistant starch. This acts like a prebiotic, feeding the good bacteria in your dog's gut. Green bananas also provide potassium and magnesium, which are great for overall health, energy, metabolism, and even muscle function. Just start with a tiny piece, maybe a half slice, especially for small dogs, to make sure they tolerate it. A little green banana can be surprisingly healthy. Alright, up next we have pineapple. Packed with bromelain, an enzyme that can help with digestion and inflammation. Dogs tend to love the sweet, tangy flavor, and it's a fun way to mix up treats if you normally stick to berries or apples. Make sure to remove the tough outer skin and core. Just the soft, juicy pieces are safe. Serve a few chunks at a time, maybe a refreshing snack on a warm day. Not only is it tasty, but the nutrients, vitamin C, B1, and manganese also give your dog a health boost. Next, cantaloupe or melon, like honeydew, are great because they're hydrating. They're mostly water, but they also bring beta-carotene, which is a precursor to vitamin A, plus fiber. It's a nice little boost for the immune system, skin, and your dog's coat. Make sure to remove the rind and the seeds and cut the melon into bite-sized chunks. It's pretty easy for most dogs to eat and a perfect low-calorie summer snack. Pomegranate is a little more advanced, also very expensive, but it is packed with antioxidants and can even support heart health. That said, it's quite tart, so not all dogs will like it. If you want to try it, only give a few of the juicy seeds at a time and make sure to remove any rind or membrane. Too much can upset the stomach, so a little goes a long way. It's a very fancy treat, a little novel for your dog, has a lot of nutritional punch in it. Up next we have mango, sweet, tropical, full of vitamins A, C, and E, plus fiber. Special treat on occasions because of the high sugar content. Dogs usually love it, though a little goes a long way. Always remove the pit, because that's a choking hazard, and peel the skin. Cut it into small cubes and watch your dog gobble it up. Nice way to add a bit of variety. Lastly, watermelon, which is mostly water, which makes it super hydrating. I love it as a summer fruit treat. It has some fiber and vitamins A and C. Just make sure to remove the seeds and don't let them eat the rind or the rind. Alright, before you run to the fridge and you start loading your dog's bowl up with fruit, just as a reminder, moderation is key. They are extras and they're not your dog's main diet. A rule of thumb is that your dog's diets, your 10% of their calories can be made up from fruits. Second, introduce one fruit at a time. Maybe your dog has already had blueberries, cool, but if you want to introduce fruits that you've never tried before, just go one at a time, just in case your dog has a bad reaction, that you know what fruit has caused that. 3, obviously always remove the dangerous parts. Yeah, you don't want to do rinds or peels or seeds that are bad for your dog. Important bits, leave those in. 4, watch the sugar content in the fruit. So especially for dogs with weight issues or diabetes, fruit obviously has sugar in it. You got to be mindful of that. Number 5, consult your vet if you're not sure. If your dog is on a special diet, don't just start adding food to your dog's diet because I tell you to. Make sure you check in case your dog has dietary needs and requirements, especially if they have health issues like kidney issues and so on. And variety over quantity. It's not about giving your dog loads of fruits, it's about giving them variety. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give my video a thumbs up, put a comment below, let me know, do you feed your dog any fruits? What's your dog's favorite fruit? My dogs love banana, and watermelon is always a hit. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye!